Elijah Cummings, DMD, has suggested that the Democrats must at least attempt to launch impeachment proceedings against President Donald Trump in the wake of the release of special counsel Robert Mueller's Russia report. Speaking Sunday on CBS's Face the Nation, the Democratic chairman of the House Oversight Committee said that Trump will be emboldened if they fail to act following the release of the 448-page report, which did not exonerate the president on the question of obstruction of justice, and which revealed Trump was investigated at least 10 times on that issue. The Mueller document has now left us with a roadmap to go forward, Cummings said. I think he basically said to us as a Congress, it's up to you to take this further with regards to obstruction and other matters that might come up. If we do nothing here, what is going to happen is that the president is going to be emboldened. He is going to be emboldened because he said, well, I got away with that. The Maryland Democrat said he's not there yet with regards to supporting impeachment, but predicted it could happen. Even if we did not win, possibly, if there were not impeachment, I think history would smile upon us for standing up for the Constitution, Cummings said. Meanwhile, chairman of the House Judiciary Committee, Gerald Nadler, has not ruled out bringing charges against Trump until Congress has seen the full, unredacted report. Nadler said during a Sunday interview on Meet the Press, when asked about the accusations in the report and whether they are impeachable, some of this would be impeachable. Obstruction of justice, if proven, would be impeachable, reported NBC News. There has been ongoing back and forth about whether the Democrats should launch impeachment hearings against Trump since the release of the Mueller report. High-profile Democrats including presidential hopeful Elizabeth Warren and New York Congresswoman Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez have come out in support of launching the impeachment process over allegations Trump committed a crime by attempting to influence what came out in the report. To ignore a president's repeated efforts to obstruct an investigation into his own disloyal behavior would inflict great and lasting damage on this country, Warren tweeted. The severity of this misconduct demands that elected officials in both parties set aside political considerations and do their constitutional duty. That means the House should initiate impeachment proceedings against the President of the United States. Representative Adam Schiff, chairman of the House Intelligence Committee, told ABC's This Week that successfully impeaching Trump will be difficult as it is unlikely the GOP-controlled Senate will ever vote to go forward with proceedings. I think what we are going to have to decide as a Democratic caucus is, what is the best thing for the country? Schiff said, reported USA Today. Is it the best thing for the country to take up an impeachment proceeding because to do otherwise sends a message that this conduct is somehow compatible with office? Or is it in the best interest of the country not to take up impeachment that we know will not be successful because the Republican leadership will not do its duty? Meanwhile, Trump's lawyer Rudy Giuliani has been on the offensive in the wake of the Mueller report release, and described how he would approve of a trial involving the president in order to fully exonerate him of all the allegations. The narrative is written as if it's all true and somebody proved it. Nobody proved it, Giuliani told The Washington Post. I'm frustrated by the report because in some ways I'd love to have a trial and prove that it's not true. Giuliani also had a combative interview with Chris Wallace on Fox News Sunday, with the host and lawyer jousting over attempts to shift focus to Hillary Clinton's email server, and the apparent hypocrisy of the Trump campaign.
Yeah.